We started helping in the kids ministry in 2020. We decided that we wanted to be active in the kids ministry because we have 7 grandchildren. We figured that it would be easier to get them involved if we were involved.
You get so much more out of it than what you give because you learn childlike faith, you learn forgiveness, and the love that you receive from the little ones is more than you can give.
A lot of the kids I have to help along with the scripture, but there's always the few, I'd say 2 or 3, that have that scripture memorized. They know it word by word, and just the thought that those scriptures will probably be remembered for the rest of their life is an awesome thought.
You think about the great heroes of the faith, the Billy Grahams, Spurgeons, and somebody introduced them to Christ or fed them. We may not be remembered, but who knows which child that we're going to see come to faith and help develop that faith, that they're going to go on and do great things for God.
At the end of the year, once you build the relationship with these kids, it's really neat because sometimes they'll say, "I love you, Mr. Tim," and it just makes your heart melt when those kids trust you and you realize you have that relationship with them. The more I've done it, the more I've realized how important it is that we're getting these kids when they really don't know a whole lot about Jesus and about the Bible, and everything that we tell them that they hear and retain is kind of building who they're going to be in the future and building what they're going to believe in the future, and it's just an honor.
It's such a blessing to serve the moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas at the church that it's hard to go off and leave your little 4-year-old. If it can be a comfort to them to know that somebody's there faithfully, that will love them and care for them so that they can go serve somewhere else or go to church, that's a blessing to me to be able to do that. As a grandmother, I would like to encourage every parent to get their child involved in church. The world is coming for our kids, and we got to teach them about Jesus. We got to show them the love of Jesus.
I watched those kids learning to share and caring about one another, and I think that that's important too. I mean, they're learning how to get along in a social environment.
And forgive each other if one of them's wronged.
Yeah, and so we see that every week, and it teaches me that maybe I'm not as good at that as I need to be.
To have that childlike faith.
That's what I was thinking is you think that you're there to contribute to the kids, and then you leave Wednesday night and you feel like, wow, I think I learned more than they did. So if you've been thinking about getting involved in a ministry, there's no more rewarding ministry than children's ministry and working with those kids. Don't hesitate, jump in with both feet and just get involved.